इस रिपोर्ट में हम बात कर रहे हैं एक ऐसी फिल्म की जिसमें जूनियर बच्चन साहब नजर आए थे अपनी एक्स लेडी लव यानी कि रानी मुखर्जी के साथ। ये कौन नहीं जानता कि रानी अभिषेक के बीच लिंकअप की खबरों ने बॉलीवुड में खूब गॉसिप क्रिएट की थी। लेकिन साल 2006 में आई फिल्म कभी अलविदा ना कहना में अभिषेक और रानी साथ नजर आई, जिसमें शाहरुख खान और प्रीति जिंटा भी थी। ये बात अलग है कि इस फिल्म में केमिस्ट्री रानी मुखर्जी की शाहरुख खान के साथ, लेकिन फिल्म में अमिताभ बच्चन भी थे। अमिताभ बच्चन को लेकर फिल्म की शूटिंग के दौरान इस कदर इमोशनल हुए अभिषेक बच्चन कि उन्हें देखकर उन्हें गले से लगाकर करण जौहर ने भी अपने पिता को याद किया था। दरअसल उससे कुछ समय पहले की बात थी जब करण जौहर ने अपने पिता को खोया था। करण जौहर ने अपने पिता को याद करते हुए किस तरह से अभिषेक को गले लगाया था, इसके बारे में खुद अभिषेक बच्चन ने खुलासा किया। यश जौहर को लेकर बात करते हुए अभिषेक बच्चन ने और भी कई बातें कही। रानी मुखर्जी के सामने रोने को लेकर अभिषेक बच्चन ने क्या खुलासा किया, और तो और एक साल पहले भी उनके साथ फिल्म मर्जिया की शूटिंग के दौरान क्या क्या हुआ था, ये सारी बातें भी उन्होंने कही है। तो सुनते हैं, जानते हैं खुद अभिषेक बच्चन से फिल्म की शूटिंग के दौरान आखिर क्यों हो गए थे वो इमोशनल, कि उन्होंने आखिर में अपने आप को नहीं रोका और इमोशनल सीन देते हुए वो काफी ज्यादा रो पड़े।
कभी अलविदा ना कहना, and it's an emotional scene, and you were supposed to tell Rani's character that your father is no more. Yep. And you had a picture of your father that you were supposed to look at, and then you told her, and you just broke down. And then Karan Johar broke down, and then Ayan Mukherjee broke down, and then Aarti Shetty broke down. The whole set was crying. I mean, that's a scene from a Karan Johar film. I mean, that kind of bonding, I don't think we'll ever get in my job, no way. In my office, nobody's going to cry like that for anything.
I think the function of what you do is slightly different.
We're unemotional people, is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
The purpose is different,
sure.
right? Actually, yeah, this thing did happen. It was a very uncomfortable moment.
Yeah, take us through that moment.
Yeah, there's a scene, Karan Johar and I made a film in 2006 called Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna, in which I played a character called Rishi, and he's married to Maya, and they're childhood friends, and she's not in love with him, but he's in love with her, and it's a beautiful relationship, and they, you know, she has an affair with Shah Rukh, and they divorce and separate, and near the end of the film, there's a beautiful song, which is Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna. It finishes where you see Rani after 2-3 years, she's all alone, she's not with Shah Rukh, and Rishi comes to see her. And he comes to tell her that, and he's meeting after they're divorced, and he says that I just came to tell you that I'm getting married, I found somebody that I really love, and she's very happy for him, and she says, he asks her to be his best man or woman, so to speak. And he says, look, Maya, at the end of the day, I've realized I have no one else. You've been my best friend since I was a child.
Right.
I had one more person, which was my dad, but he passed away, and she's not aware of this. And my father in the film treats Rani like his daughter because they've been childhood friends. And he takes out a photograph and he says, he would have wanted you to have this. And it's a photograph of my father. Actors also, you know, you lock up a lot of emotions because that's used a lot in your craft.
Right.
And I didn't want to rehearse that scene for some weird reason. I was just at that point thinking, okay, let me just go perform it. And I performed the scene, and I remember he said, yeah, you know, he passed away. And I pulled out this photograph, and that's when the reality actually hits you. And, you know, the lines get blurred. And I just remember thinking to myself that I'm talking about my father passing away, and that photograph was actually of my dad played my father's character in that. And it just kind of got to me. And I remember we finished the scene, and I just went to the side, and, I think the emotion of the scene got the better of me, and I just broke down, and Karan noticed this. And he came and he just hugged me and he broke down because he was also dealing with the loss of Yash Uncle at that point of time. Yash Uncle had just passed away under a year ago. And Karan had written that scene keeping these emotions in mind. Everybody on that set, from Anil Mehta, the DOP, to Ayan Mukherjee, who was an assistant on the film, Aarti was, everybody knew the emotion of the scene. I think everybody had their own interpretation
Right.
of that scene. So it just, that happens. That's happened once or twice with me.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
happened again.
It happened, yeah. It happened in Man Marziya as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
So it's not an industry thing. I
Sure.
mean, Anurag is not somebody who's born. He's born in Banaras. So so it's just when when you're on a film set, there is a bond. A bond between an actor and a director is sacred, because in a sense, an actor tells the director, "Look, here's my soul. Please take care of it because I'm very fragile." That's why when we talked about collaborations, they go a long way, because there's that implicit faith. You're literally putting your life in somebody's hands. In a Rohit Shetty film, you truly are putting your life in somebody's hands. So it's that. It's, actors somewhere are very fragile beings, and they tell the director, "Look, here it is. Be nice. Take care. Don't hurt me, because you have the tools to really take me into a dark place. If you take me to that dark place, be that light that'll bring me out." So that happens, and that's, it's very often that when there's an emotional scene, an actor will be on the side preparing, and the unit is very aware of the emotion of the scene, and the unit almost automatically adopts that mood. If it's a comic scene, everybody's having fun, they're fooling around. If it's an emotional scene, you see the set is very quiet, and people are whispering when they don't need to be, but they respect the fact that something very fragile is happening, so let's be nice about that. So that's what happened during, it was
What was the scene? What happened in Man Marziya?
It was actually during a shot that we did of a song called Halla, where Robbie, my character, finally breaks down and starts getting destroyed about the fact that he's caught his wife with Vicky, and he gets drunk, and he just goes to a club and starts dancing.
It's a fabulous scene.
So that was actually one long shot, and Anurag had wanted me to do that on my first day, and I said no. There's also, actors have this thing that there's this one scene that they're always petrified of, and they just keep putting off, saying, "Isko baad mein karte hain," they keep running. This was that one thing, because I knew what it was going to take. It was also the first time that you see Robbie react. He's not a reactive person. He just absorbs, and Anurag's thing was, just he takes it in, and now it's just too much,
bursts.
and you have to erupt. So I was running away from it. So this was about halfway through the schedule. We actually did it one night. And he had been just literally chabiing me to do the scene for like 15, 20 days. And that night also my football team was playing the semi-finals, and we qualified for the final. So I was really happy. And then we went and did the scene, and Anurag had been. So it was a mixture of everything. And again, you just, a lot of times you just lose yourself in what you're doing. You see this very often with dancers, especially people who do a lot of stage performance and dancing. You see that a dancer has just lost themselves in that moment, and they just achieve a certain...
It's like dervishes, right?
It's like that, and you just get sucked into that moment. And they had music playing, they were playing the song, and he had built, and we were just doing it, and that scene finished, and he said, I said, at the end of it, I'm going to be so tired of just having taken out that aggression that I just want to crumble down, and that's it. He said, yeah, great. And Anurag, in his typical self, never cuts the shot. And now, previously when we used to work on film, you had 4 minutes. One can was 4 minutes. Now, with the cards, they go on for 10, 15 minutes. And so Halla is about a 3.5, 4 minute song, and the entire thing, and he didn't cut. So throughout, I was just giving it all and just taking it out, and it's almost like a cathartic moment for him. And I just remember collapsing, and Anurag didn't cut it. And the music went off, and everybody just froze. Like I said, everybody's very aware of what's going on. And I just lost the plot after that. I just couldn't control myself. I think, whatever you've just been working up, it just comes out. And on some level, for me, it was also cathartic about the last 2 years of what all I'd gone through. Maybe all of that came into, I don't know. And the next thing I just remember is Anurag had just come, and he's howling, and he was hugging me. And then 2, 3 other people started crying. And then I went to the video monitor to see it, and Kanika, the writer, and all these people there. So it happens quite often, So yeah, it's not an industry thing.
That's not, I'm sure.
अगर आप भी बनना चाहते हैं एंकर और रिपोर्टर, वीडियो एडिटर, कैमरामैन या फिर स्क्रिप्ट राइटर, तो हमें संपर्क करें।